What's up, folks? 19 days in, 19 sessions in, 19 days to do some real work. Um, we're gonna do. Where were we? We got 10 days. We got 10 days left, and today we're gonna talk about how commitment's hard. Okay, for most people, commitment is the very thing that prevents them from getting what they want. It's very hard for people to commit. Why? Because anything can challenge your commitment, anything can break your commitment, anything can cause you not to show up, everything can become an excuse why you shouldn't show up. Doesn't really matter. If you're launching your business, might not be the best ideal conditions and you may not follow through. You might not do it. It might be taking yourself, your career, your life to the next level and you realize it's going to be a lot of fucking work to get the job done, to do what you need to do, to become who you need to be. And again, every excuse will come up and why you can't do it. It's hard to commit. When you think about why most people stay mediocre in their life, it's because they lack true commitment. They'll say, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to fucking crush it. But the moment you're challenged, why do you stop? The moment you're challenged, the moment you experience adversity, why is it that you stop? When things don't go your way, why is it so easy to stop? That should be the question. Think about it. Every new year, you have a wave of highly motivated people getting ready for the new year, the new me. By February 19, everybody drops off. There's less people and less people each month after that, all the way until it's New Year's again. I don't really know why people lack commitment. I know why it's hard. I don't know why they lack it though, because here's the thing. For me, when I was in a position where, my family broke apart, I didn't have much. I got very resourceful to winning. I found every reason why I should win. I made sure that whatever I wanted out of life, I would get after it. I didn't know how. I didn't really know like what was that thing that drove me to do it, but I knew that I would. And it was this like deep sense of commitment I had to myself, this deep sense of commitment of my word to myself. And maybe that's what everybody lacks in the world today. Maybe everybody just really thinks that for them to say they're going to do something and not follow through doesn't hurt them. I think that hurts everybody the most. I think it hurts everybody the most when they say they're going to really try this time. They're going to do better in the relationship this time. They're going to do better in the business this time. They're going to do better in sales this time. They're going to do something different this time. And then they don't. That breeds a level of doubt only some people ever truly understand and then make a change, like a permanent and a lasting change because their acceptance. They accepted that they dropped the ball. They accepted they lied to themselves. They accepted that they said they were going to do something. They didn't do it. And they're making a full blown lifelong commitment to change. But here's the thing, commitment is hard. Commitment is like the most difficult thing you're ever going to do. That's why it's called fucking commitment. It's very difficult for people to stay committed. It's difficult because life will happen. It's difficult because it's gonna be too late in the day. It's difficult because you're fucking tired. It's difficult because you have kids. It's difficult because your bosses don't believe in you. It's difficult because business is hard. It's difficult because there's a global shutdown. It's difficult because there's a recession. It's difficult because there's everything in your path that will try to block you to see how fucking committed you are to keep going when nothing's going right. That's why most people, they act happy with where they're at in life, but everybody knows in the darkness of the night, it fucking eats away at them. And it might be eating away at you too. You might be looking at yourself every single day and just be like, ah, fuck. There Phil goes again, talking about commitment, changing lives, changing himself. And here I am just being the same shitbag I've always been. Ah, it's just Phil. Yeah, it's just Phil. Can't be me. It cannot be me. It's just fucking Phil. No, it could be you. You could be crazy enough to be committed. You could be crazy enough to change your life. You could be crazy enough to not do what the 99% of people do. It could be you. But for some reason you don't believe it's you. For some reason you believe that all of the people that are successful in the world, health, wealth, relationships, all the people that are successful in those areas, like only they are supposed to be successful, not you. But why is that? I was talking to my mastermind today. Okay, so I have an academy, I have mastermind, I have elite, I have Atlas, I have consulting. So my mastermind. Um, we were talking about, at what point, Phil, do you start the thing for yourself, right? When do you become like the entrepreneur? When do you start like building something for yourself? Because I have like all these different ways I can make money right now. They're doing me good. They're putting money in my pocket. But at what point do you know it's time to like go all in as an entrepreneur? You never know. You never know what's going to happen with your current opportunities. And I said this, we all got shown in 2020 that security does not exist. What we think exists does not exist. It was proven. So why is it that people wait until things are the absolute fucking worst to start making changes in their life? People forget that when you start making changes in your life, that shit doesn't happen like right now. You start making changes in your life right now, you're not going to see that shit for 3, 6, or 12 months. You start going to the gym right fucking now, you're not seeing the results of you going to the gym right now. You're going to see it in 3, 6, or 12 months. So people are so flawed in how they think and perceive work. You do everything now. You prepare now. You try now. You fail now. When you don't want to, when conditions are not ideal, right now. You do everything now because what's going to happen is if you wait to commit to your path, if you wait to commit to that next level of your life, only when that bad thing happens, only when you get into a car accident, when you go to the hospital, when life fucking flashes before your eyes, when you wait till that moment, things are going to actually be hard at that time. You think it's difficult now, you think it's hard right now. That's your perception because you've probably never pushed yourself past your current limits. The only reason why you guys will ever give up is because you've proven to yourself time and time again that it's a lot easier to, and that you can win that fucking test all day. If the test is, will you fail yourself today? You will fucking pass. That's why it's so easy to give up. It's so hard to commit because commitment is like this future thing, right? Like we can all be committed, but committed is like all the way up until right now. If I wanted to break commitment at any point, I could grab, a Jack Daniels, take a shot, boom. I'm no longer committed to not drinking alcohol. Fucked me up because now I kinda have to reset, get back to the basics, drop the shit again. It just takes one thing. It just takes one bad move. You could say, "Hey, I'm gonna change my life today." You could say that in the morning, and then immediately at night, fuck off. You just committed for a whole day. Great job. You know how hard it is for you to accept that the most you could have done, the most you prove to yourself is you can only last a fucking day with your commitment. You can only last 2 days. You can only last 3 days. You can only last 5 days. You can only last a week with your commitment. Yet you're supposed to believe that you can stay committed for life when the past 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, Last month, when that shit was so fucking hard to stay committed to the path, you think you can do this shit for the rest of your life till you're 70, 80, 90, 100 years old? That's why it's so hard to stay committed because that's how it feels in the mind. When you drop the drink, you're like, "Oh, fuck. It's only been a day. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's only been 2 days." When you stop smoking, same thing. When you stop devices, when you stop eating like shit, oh, when you get your macros right and you're, like, committed to, like, eating right, you're like, "Oh, fuck. It's only been the morning till the night, and I feel this bad? What's the rest of my life gonna feel like if I commit to this thing?" That's everybody's mentality. That's why people give up because it feels like this mountain you have to climb every day, and it is. Welcome to fucking commitment, because when things don't go your way, those same commitments every single time things don't go your way are gonna be tested. When you say you're gonna start eating right, maybe you eat, like, meal prep, then you have a stressful ass day, like the one of the worst days possible, and you're just like, "Damn, I just tried to to fix my nutrition and meal prep, and I'm having a fucking stressful ass day. I just wanna eat some comfort food." Same thing happens when you go to the gym. "Oh, fuck, I'm gonna go crazy with the gym. I'm gonna get my body right." And then what happens? "Oh, well, fuck, it was a hard day today. I don't think I got time to go to the gym. I gotta focus on me. I gotta recover from my shitty day. I worked up really late today, so I can't do the thing I said I was gonna do. It's too late." Everything you can think of. It doesn't matter if it's personal shit, doesn't matter if it's business. Every time you try, every time you wanna prove to yourself you can finally fucking commit to the path, something is literally right then and there gonna challenge the fuck out of you. And you guys gotta know that. You gotta be prepared for that every single time. And the question is, what are you gonna do in those moments? When it's like, "Ooh, I finally I'm doing my shit right," and then God, the universe, life is just like, "Nope," kick you in the fucking throat. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna commit? Are you gonna give up? Are you gonna break? Is that all it took? Just one kick to the fucking throat, you're done? Good, then you didn't want it. Good. Go fucking take your loser walk, walk out the door, go back to mediocrity. Everything, guys. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants to have a good life. Everybody wants to just enjoy life. But the dedication you have, the commitment you have to have on a daily basis, knowing how hard it is to be committed some days, and knowing that you don't know how much longer you have to go, it's a mental fuck for most people. And most people can't handle that shit. And that's why it's hard. And then what happens is you start telling all of that, right? Like some of you guys feed the weakness. Some of you guys spend time talking to your friends, talking to your family about how hard shit is. And it's like, why are you feeding that flame? Why are you wasting time talking about how hard things are? You do realize like you're literally forcing a negative conversation on something you don't even want. So now you're like literally manifesting and creating more of it. So that way you feel good. Uh-oh, doing it again. I say I want change. Change is hard. So I magnify how hard it is by talking about it. So then I feel good that other people also who are weak agree that things are hard. Oh shit. It's so hard I can't wake up the next day and they say it's okay. It's okay not to go to the gym. It's okay not to push inside of the business. It's good just to make bad fucking choices. They said it's okay because I said it was hard. Sweet. I'm going to do that. Then you go in this loop of failure. You don't do the thing. You fail. And then you say, look, guys, we were all right. I said it was hard. You all agreed. You said I can take the day off. It was hard. We all fucking failed. Look at us. Boo hoo. We're all fucking losers. But now we feel like winners because we were right. And it is hard. It is hard to succeed. Losers really think that way. It's crazy. Commitment is hard. What you want in life is hard to get. Everything that you could ever want, it's going to challenge you forever. Even when you think you're good, complacency kills. You got to know that. You're always going to be tested. And it's a crazy thing that people really think like success is going to be handed to them. I think that the world has like bred the weakest fucking people. Like, I guess ever since participation trophies became a thing. Hey, you get awarded for just trying to be great, but you don't actually have to be great. You just have to try, even if you barely try. As long as you signed your name on the roster, here's a fucking token. No, that's not how the world works. You either win or you fucking lose. There's no in between. That's not how the world works. You don't just try and now you're a winner. Whoever created that whole fucking, no, it's great for fucking motivation. It's fucking great for mental health. No, it's probably the worst thing for mental health because you breed fucking weakness in people. People don't even have to commit to get a fucking award nowadays. Then it's the winners that get fucking outcasted. It's the people that are like, no, no, no. I'm gonna live a crazy fucking life. I'm gonna be so fucking committed that people aren't gonna get me. Those are the people that get outed. Those are the people that are that fucking get judged. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're fucking doing too much. Like, enjoy life. Blah blah blah. Live a little, Phil. Live a little." Okay. Well, I feel like I'm fucking living my purpose. Looks like I'm enjoying my fucking life. What about you? You see how like backwards the world is now? People that are committed, rocks get thrown at those people because they're too committed, because they should fucking live a little. And the people that are saying live a little are the same people that live little. They don't got shit going on for them. But that's the majority of the world. So what happens? The majority of the world sounds like the loudest. It's the loudest bark. When the fuck did that become normal? When did it become normal to say that you want to be successful and never achieve success and then like think that it's okay? You know? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Um I don't know, guys. I just you have to know that life is going to be hard. Commitment is hard. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to challenge us. Everything's supposed to challenge us. That's where you find your strength. That's normal. It's normal to be challenged. It's normal to fail. It's normal to fucking struggle. It's normal to want to give up. I'm not saying you do. It's normal to want to give up. It's normal to like literally in the darkness of the night ask yourself, well, fuck, should I give up? That's part of you being forged. Thinking that you shouldn't get to that place, that's where like people are delusional. People are like, oh, it should be easy to win. I should never want to give up. I should always be motivated. No, no. The most successful people are the most disgruntled motherfuckers you'll ever meet because they know how deep they have to dig. Because that's commitment. It's showing up on the days, no matter how fucking late it is, even when you don't want to. It's taking the hard path every single fucking time, beat down after beat down after beat down, even when you don't want to. It's taking hit after hit after hit in like every area of your life and still showing up the next day with a fucking smile on your face because you know that you're gonna make life your fucking bitch today. That's what it means to commit. And most people think commitment is like this thing where you're just gonna be like this positive, motivated energy all the time. No, again, disgruntled as fuck because you know you're on a warpath to get what the fuck you want in life. And then at some point, when you have actually normalized what it takes to breed the success that you seek in life and truly commit your life and make this your life's work, then you can start enjoying it because then you start enjoying the suck. Then you start enjoying how fucking crazy you are for wanting the life that you want, for going after the life that you want. And there's a shift that happens internally. When you commit for long enough, there's a shift that happens internally where you finally accept you're not who you thought you've been. And you're finally this fucking monster now, this beast of a human that's so fucking chaotic, the calm chaos that's just gonna get whatever the fuck he wants in life. And you're just like, oh shit, this is the new normal. This is the new me. And I like this shit. That's when you start to enjoy it. Because then you realize that part of you being forged, it's gonna take fucking a massive beating. And you're just like, damn, I'm fucking crazy for like signing up for this beating every single day. I could give up at any time. I could be mediocre at any time. I can go back to a 9 to 5 at any time. I can do stupid shit at any time. But I'm the crazy motherfucker that takes the beating every day to get forged every single day. When that shift happens in you, that's when you guys become unstoppable. That's when you really have like confidence. That's when you're never worried again about anything else because you know at the end of the day, you got you. You know, at the end of the day, that commitment that you have to self, it's unbreakable. And if that commitment to self is unbreakable, what can stop you? What will stop you? What literally can get in your path that would cause you to break if that commitment to self is unbreakable? If every single day you choose to commit to learning how to harness commitment, if you learn how to commit to harness commitment, if you learn how to commit to yourself, if you learn how to commit to following through with your word, and that's what you seek on a daily basis, and you learn why you don't, and you master how you can, and that becomes your day to day, you're fucking unstoppable. You're unbeatable, no matter what. No matter what adversity brings, you're fucking unbeatable. And when you're unbeatable and you're undeniable at that level, you're gonna know who the fuck you are. And most people will never know who the fuck they really are because they're too afraid to commit long enough to find that version of them. But when you do, it's fucking lethal. And it's sad that most people will never find that version of self. It's sad that most people will never uncover who the fuck they could have been, who probably they were meant to be, because they were truly afraid to commit. And it's a very sad world when you realize that. But it also makes it easy because now you know that the only thing you have to do to win in comparison to anybody else is to do the very thing nobody else is willing to do. And that's fucking to commit to the path. So ask yourself, where are you dropping the ball in your commitment? How long have you committed for before you fucking found a reason to stop? If you uncover what that is, you will literally find every flaw in your current operating system preventing you from becoming who you are designed to be. Figure that out. I promise you, it is life changing. You figure that shit out, it will change your life. You figure that shit out, the direction, the orientation of your current reality is going to completely shift. And you're finally going to go towards your purpose. Believe me, don't believe me, who gives a fuck? Commit to yourself that you will find the version of you that can get whatever the fuck he wants. That's it. It's that simple. Not easy. Peace, guys.